mining guild and were instead tasked with stress testing the protections around the statue room beneath Castle Baruzzo. Having solved the riddles and puzzle, seeing that Lord Baruzzo was in fact truthful about the statues below, and finding some treasure, the group accidentally activated the veins of ore running through the cavern, resurrecting the bodies of Kirby's slain mining guild. Due to some technical difficulties, only half that fight was recorded, but the party managed to kill all the zombies, only sustaining a few hits. The group was then met by Enzo, who thanked them for their courage, changing the official destination of Francis Manor to be for anyone in the group that should find themselves in Hilltop again. And the party has this evening until midday the following day to do what they will before a minecart will be available to take them back to within a day's trip of Kenton to meet Siegfried. Where would you like to go?
I am heading to the tavern.
Yeah, I think me and Kirby were headed towards the tavern.
Okay, sick.
Again, I am very pissed off. Heading to the tavern, not talking to anybody. I am.
Who all is accompanying them to the Heroes Tavern?
I'll go to the tavern.
Okay.
I'll go to the tavern.
I'll journey with.
I was
Hell yeah.
about to say, you're going to the tavern.
So
I'll journey with.
As you all make your way there, you are stopped. You are kind of run up on, and you recognize this sort of disheveled head craftsman of Hilltop, and he runs up. He goes, "By God, I got it done. I got it done. Who had the knives?"
That was me.
Fantastic. And he hands a roll. It's kind of like a blacksmith's sort of half apron,
Leather
and leather, and inside are 3 knives. And as you observe them, that kind of seem to flicker in and out of existence. He says, "Those are flicker knives. You get 3, and when you throw them, if they miss, or if the target that they're embedded in dies, then they'll return to your belt."
Ooh.
And those are 1d6 plus dex.
Very cool.
And then Dame Francis, of course, and he pulls from his pack a shield. Francis, what is the current modifier on your shield, or what is your current +2? Okay, so this is a shield. It will have the same protective qualities as yours, so it will still be a +2. But I've done a neat little trick, and he shows you inside the guard where you hold it. There's a small button there, and he says this is the immovable shield. We basically broke an immovable rod into pieces and embedded it into the handle. So you press the button, the shield will remain in place, fixed until the button is pressed again. Completely immovable.
Already going through my head.
That can turn into the goriest, nastiest thing on the planet if used
look at
in
the
proper
smile on
sequence.
James's faces right now.
If used in proper
It's
sequence,
just
be...
Mark's face up against that
You know
subway
that,
train.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how strong of an attack. As soon as the
mouth.
attack hits, you click the button, and it doesn't matter how strong the attack is.
Yeah,
it
you
stops.
won't be moved. You might still take the damage, but you won't be moved.
You may take like concussion waves past as some giant creature. Okay, yeah.
Now, obviously, we had hoped for this to be a bit more, but it was what we could do on short notice for you, and we'd be more than happy to help. To satisfy your other tools. Pause. When you're next in town.
I asked for 2.
This is what we could do.
You're a Jew.
And then y'all continue making your way to the tavern.
Okay, can we hold up? Pause.
You know what?
Can I just help adding my knives to my inventory real quick?
Yeah, can you make a custom
Before he
weapon?
takes them back.
Add item, weapon, filter by type.
Can you do custom in any way?
It'd probably help.
Weapon. Yeah, I can.
Oh, I gotta pull up my resources too.
Cuff, did you make the secret sauce for my good old friend over there?
The secret sauce.
I might not know what you mean.
And then
The poison for Cusco.
No.
Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. The poison. specifically for Cusco.
Was it a mall that which call
Characters.
uses?
Oh yeah, all coming together
Oh, yeah.
now.
Man, I wish I could do a
Hey,
better
I
impression of
Bader.
I don't remember.
Liz.
Nice
Um,
cock.
All right, I'm in. Nice.
Okay. How do I do this?
what did I think?
Is there some kind of custom weapon of any kind?
Yeah.
see.
Yes, but I don't know how to make it.
What is
it'll
Inventory.
be-
Manage inventory.
Cool.
I'm in managing
Giant.
inventory on the far right
Add
hand side.
custom item.
I'm in add items.
Okay, so do
So-
you just need to
Hey,
know what it do?
Knife.
Oh, damn it! Why
Knife that fly back at you.
Because I asked you to make something for Cole as well.
Well, it's
Yeah.
pepperoni.
add item? Add custom
Sounds
item.
like they're getting a bad Yelp review.
Yeah, bad
Yelp
bad
review.
DM is bad.
Instead of Yelp, it's Yelled. How many sideboard pieces do I have in here? I got too many.
What is the description on it again?
It is
the
knives that are the plus 1 to hit, 1d6 plus dex damage, 3 throwing knives.
Plus dx times 3.
And then if you miss your target or the person that you have stabbed them with dies, then you get them back.
Yeah, they're good kill shot weapons. Very good kill shot weapons.
It sounds like you can use them again right after too, so it's not like a cooldown. So that's pretty.
Yeah, I mean you still have your normal like attack, like action economy in a turn and shit, but like yeah, they'll come right back to you if you miss.
Yeah.
So there's
And you do good damage or something, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, like, oh, they're staggered, they're almost dead, and you're like, bonus action.
yeah.
Wow.
Just smack that hoe one more time so I can grab my 3 knives back.
Mom, get the camera. Bam, 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 throwing knife.
That was
So-
legitness.
So now,
Ooh,
you guys
baby,
make your way into the
triple.
Heroes Tavern. You sit down. What are we ordering?
I'm
Mm.
ordering the
Large
hardest.
flagon of milk.
Hell yeah.
What time of day is it?
Yeah.
If we
This
ever get
is
the
this
opportunity
is
to
sort of
buy
early
alcohol,
evening.
What do I see when I walk in this tavern?
You see it as very, very busy. I think that kind of the earthquakes from earlier seem to have shaken several of the people kind of from their homes, and they're all just kind of there's more people here than there were here last time.
Is there like a little area in like the corner or something that's like free that I can go?
Make a
meander over?
perception check.
Right. Order.
1.
Yep. It looks like all the corner tables are taken. You do manage to find some spots on the bar where all of you could be, but you're not exactly private.
Okay. I will wander up to the bar and take a seat and wait for the barkeep to come say hello for the moment.
Hell yeah. He kind of comes over, just kind of. Yes, and for you lot.
I will sternly, but not trying to be rude, just like one of those where he could tell I'm annoyed and be like, I need something as hard as you can make it as an alcohol.
Oh, okay.
But you do
The I hate my life special.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I need a cold day in hell kind
Yeah,
of
One step
uh,
short of
God.
bleach.
Fellhaven iced tea, you got it. And just kind of, and for the rest of you.
I'm just gonna beer.
Was that a no on the milk? Or
Yeah, milk. Okay, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely nothing.
It is goats
I don't think-
here, the mountainous region. But okay.
Fine by me.
Cole has to
It
leave.
could be your dirty mother's.
I'll have an L.
Okay.
Keep them coming.
All right. And so he lays your drinks out, and you guys kind of are sitting there, and then in the general din, of the bar, you can't help but hear the people next to you at the bar just well, what did you make of those earthquakes? Well, it's just the mountain talking to us. It needs to be mined deeper. It's letting us know its displeasure that the mining is stopping. I don't know anyone who disagrees with that. If I can find the people responsible for stopping that, I'll have a word or two for them, that's to be sure.
I will slowly turn and say, I'm the one responsible.
Well, are you? Well, how do you figure that?
Oh. Seeing how I was down in the mines and my necklace decided to explode half the fucking mine shaft.
So what are you saying to me? And as you take this guy in, he is sitting, but he is tall. Like you could just tell he is half orc. And he's sitting there. He just goes, so what you're saying here is that you some kind of eco-terrorist going down in there blowing up half the mines so we can't get no work?
Not exactly what I would say. I was tasked with something by our pause over table king, correct? Lord, whatever. Lord, to go investigate something.
Okay. Well, listen here. You know
Pause.
Yeah.
I proceed to just full headbutt him.
Yeah, fantastic. I want you to go ahead and so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do this.
Like, I'm not gonna step in until something happens.
Yeah,
Here we go.
we're gonna do this. As,
Here we
we're gonna do this as
go.
bar fight rules, right? So essentially, everybody until I understand that this is more than just throwing fists in a bar. This is going to be everybody's got a flat AC of 10 because you're on neutral ground with this bar being very crowded and busy. The damage is going to be dealt in D4 increments until I understand that people are trying to do more than that. So go ahead and roll your D20. There will be no modifiers, just a flat 10. You got a 50-50 shot of hitting.
Anybody
that's throwing a punch.
17.
17. Yes, you're gonna hit. Go ahead and give me your D4 for damage.
I'm gonna see how this out.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
I
it go
wanna-
for just a second.
We're gonna let it be a one-on-one for the time being.
Fucking one.
Okay. Great.
Oh,
He hit the
It's a
shit out of him,
headbutt.
just not
It's a
very hard.
headbutt.
Yeah,
it's
so
a
you just-
headbutt.
you just-
So it just kind of stuns him.
Yeah, you definitely he's definitely kind of taken aback, and then that's when he slams down his mug and stands up to his full height and just goes, "Hey!" And he is gonna try and throw a shove, but he's gonna actually run into with his elbow the guy sitting next to him and kind of slam him into his own tankard because he's so big and lanky, and that'll be him trying to take his action.
Okay, I will proceed to try and since he's tall, I'm short. How tall? 7 foot. He's half
Hit him
older
in
than
the
me.
nuts.
Yeah,
Hit him in
he's
the nuts.
tall.
I'm gonna take out one of his kneecaps and try to get him down to my level.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an
D20,
attack.
right?
Yep.
D20.
Yep.
It's a 10.
10.
if
Okay,
he's
so meets
like
it beats it.
7 foot,
And you're gonna
like
try and
4
take
foot
the
headbutt,
shove
you can hit him in the
action.
nuts.
So, well, he was sitting at the time. I imagine they're both sitting on
Shove?
their stools.
I don't want to shove.
Well,
I
you're
wanna
trying to
fucking-
knock him down to the ground. So essentially, you're not going to deal the damage, but you're going to try and get him on the ground with your attack instead. You're essentially
Okay,
making it so yeah, you do
What is it?
manage to knock him to one knee, onto your level. He's gonna try and swing at you now that he's down here at your level, thinking maybe that'll help him out a little bit. He is not used to the height that he is currently at, and does still manage to swing over your head as you duck under it.
Would you say he's eye to eye level?
Yeah, pretty
kinda
much.
to me?
Yeah, him on
Okay.
his knees is kind of the same height as you.
I will do a unarmed strike.
Okay, so you're trying to do more than? Are you trying to up this level of this combat from?
Pretty much.
Okay.
When he goes to swing, Cole reach in and grab his arm and kind of pull him back and try to calm him down.
Make an athletics check, and you're going to be making it against his AC. What's your armor class?
13.
Armor
13.
class is 12.
No, his AC. So yeah,
His armor
13.
class.
So
Let
yeah,
me
you're
go
going to make a
to-
dex check against his armor class.
All right, let me go D&D Beyond. Click on athletics or dexterity.
Athletics,
yeah,
athletics, just in case
yeah,
you're
you'll-
not just flat. Just in case you
Roll.
Damn.
18. Okay, he got me.
18.
Yeah, so as you go to rear back and really try and take this up to the next level of a bar fight, he's gonna catch your hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of pull him back towards the bar, towards the bar stool. If I can.
He's still quite large, isn't he?
Try to calm him down. Me? Or
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, Cole.
Cole, you're
Cole
quite large.
I'm 7'9".
yeah,
Rob.
Cole is the only person in this tavern.
That could, like,
taller.
literally just.
Literally the only person in this
No.
tavern
Like,
taller
I'm-
than the dude. And you can almost see he stands up and he goes to try and like take a step toward you since you just kind of fucking cold cocked him. And I wanna go ahead and get an intimidation check for me, Cole.
Question.
Yeah,
Since I have, I can't pronounce it, thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy.
Can I use that here?
Yeah. What? So you can basically just like do it's like little kind of things,
I
you know.
have
You can
booming
voice.
voice.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And that gives me advantage. It's advantage
On intimidation.
On intimidation.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So what are you gonna say with
Charisma
your booming
intimidation
voice?
check. I am going to. I'm just gonna say, hey, you back off, and put my
Yeah,
stiff arm,
yeah,
hand
give-
out. Hey, back off.
Give me that
stiff arm,
intimidation with advantage.
get my
It's
stiff-
not what you heard. It's what you hearing.
The difficulty is going to be 16.
X gonna give it to you.
That's an 8 with advantage.
Get it
Eight
on your
with
own.
advantage.
X gonna deliver it to you.
Yeah, so
It didn't work.
he is going to go ahead and try and take a swing. I will say this, though, since you stopped Kirby's, kind of up the ante attack, he's still just making regular swings. And that's going to hit. So he's going to try and take a swing at Kirby since he's been up there kind of jabbing at knees. That's going to do 2 bludgeoning damage, so he's just kind of reach in and get you kind of around the arm of Cole.
Okay. Damage 2. Okay.
At this point, like people in the bar, like more than a few hits have been thrown, so people are kind of backing off just a little bit, and the bartender's kind of looking a little bit concerned because, like, keep in mind too. Actually, make an insight check. The rest of you that aren't throwing fists right now.
So yeah, because Cole is trying to de-escalate.
Yeah.
But Cole can get
11,
escalated
14,
very
I
quickly.
got a
and 10.
15.
15.
14.
15, 14, and
You're
11.
fighting, aren't you?
Is the B the D20? Is a nat 20, or is that a 1?
I think that is a 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of you that are not currently in the middle of this have realized that this is like a huge faux pas here. Like this is the sort of
To not be doing
this is the tavern for people that know somebody. This is like going into the country club and starting a fist fight.
Yeah.
And then that would bring it around to Colby in initiative order. Technically, we're gonna have it be, Colby, Cole,
I
and
throw
then
my shield at his forehead, like Captain America style.
yeah, I'll tell you what. How about the 3 of y'all go ahead and roll an initiative, just so we can make sure who's gonna go in.
whose forehead? Mine?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess initiative for that, or
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, we're trying to see who's gonna go in what
Hey.
order here.
I
He rolls a
got
1.
nine.
Hey.
Are we all rolling?
I mean, it's up to you if you're wanting to take any actions, whether into or like or if you're trying to
fighting here.
de-escalate.
I'm trying to de-escalate. is
I'm
what
gonna
Cole's trying to-
de-escalate.
I'm just sitting back drinking my beer.
I
I
guess
just got my milk. I'd rather just let these idiots fight. If that's what these idiots want to do, just stay out of it.
So I rolled
I
an
have-
8.
Highly advise against it, but here we
Yeah, I'm just
are.
staying over to the
that's
side
what I'm
with
trying
Alder.
to say.
Just drink my beer, kind of watching.
I just want to drink my beer, kiss my fish. Okay, cool.
Say sweet love to my trust.
Just got done killing a bunch of fucking undead, and we come up here and want to try to fight again. Come on.
This is better than that gin
I'm
and
pissed
tonic
off
guy.
and annoyed, bro. I just had to watch and kill my own brother. I'm so pissed off right now. It's not
Yeah.
even funny.
I
Where
have a smirk from Braden.
where are we getting in initiatives?
I'm first.
Well, what's
I
your...
rolled a 19 whenever we rolled initiative, but like I said, I'm trying not to fight, so I don't know if I should roll initiative because it's not my
well, I mean, if you're trying to stop too, like anybody that's involved in this whatsoever, I'm gonna need to know what order things are happening in.
So what, Kirby and then Cole?
I can't even see these rolls, so we're
It would be okay. So I rolled an 8.
okay.
And I rolled a 19.
Francis
so
rolled
initiative.
a 1, and Cole rolled a 19.
Okay.
Me and Artie need a roll for drinking order.
You certainly could. And then Constitution checks to see how we're gonna do.
Drinking order.
Well,
We're
you're
rolling
doing milk.
What are we
So
rolling?
no, you guys are gonna
I
roll to
rolled
see
an
who's
8.
gonna drink first. Milk versus
Initiative.
ale.
I was waiting for him. Like, can we bet on
Where's
this?
my damn initiative?
It's
So
in the
Cole
very
rolled
center
a
of your screen, right
19,
next to
and
armor
then
class.
It's gonna be Kirby.
Click the plus thing there.
Oh, that's a
I
20.
rolled a fucking 22. I go
It's a
first.
nat 20. Yep, that ale's
Yep.
gone
I just
before
downed
that.
mine.
Before you've got your
Bet that
first
tracks.
milk
I'm mad at-
mustache,
I was about
that
to say,
ale
aren't
is
you,
down.
aren't you
I'm
an
fine with
alcoholic already?
So
I'm on to my
Cole
second.
will be able to move now in this order that we've just done. We've had this big feller just take his turn, so we're gonna have it be Cole next.
I have booming voice for 1 minute. It's not just like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
one you thing.
That's 10 rounds.
Oh, cool. I would say that Kirby's in between me. I'm trying to pull him back. Kirby's
Yeah,
in
yeah. We're
between
kind
me
of
and the other
theater
guy.
of the mind. This, yeah. So you've kind of yanked
I'm
him
gonna-
towards you a little bit.
Cole's gonna take Kirby, and this see the guy's here. Cole's here. Kirby's here. Cole's gonna take Kirby's gonna move him over here because I got a big wingspan.
This
Right.
is true. My only hesitancy with that is that there is actually like a thing you can get in fighting styles that allow you to like take a willing participant and like move them. But if you want to make contested, like if he's gonna fight
will-
you on that, then you can
Similar?
do.
No.
Okay.
Since it is Cole, I'm gonna be fine with it.
You're gonna get ragdolled a bit. Okay, so he's yeah, he'll take you. I'll let that happen. So you're gonna move him kind of over to the side a bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move him over here,
Yep.
and then
He's an angry
is it-
little elf.
that my action as well, or can I try to roll to
Um,
intimidate him again?
You can do that.
I basically, I just have cure wounds on the ready because yes, I the whole time I've actually known how to do that. I just didn't know how to access it. So it is prepared now.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And,
And again, I'm gonna have my other arm out that guy and just be like, "Calm down, dude. Stop."
Make
And then I'll
make
roll
that
for-
intimidation check with advantage. Still gonna be a 16.
Let's go. Come on, give me something. 13 with advantage.
13 with
again.
advantage. Yeah, no,
Nothing.
he is still seeing red. I mean, he kind of started getting bitch smacked for just talking in a bar.
Shut up.
And so it'll bring it to Kirby's turn.
Kirby.
How far away from this big motherfucker that's not Cole?
I mean, from what I understood, he didn't. Did you put yourself between them, or did you just kind of push him to the side so you were
I
both
put
parallel
myself
with?
between them.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, like you could theoretically
Oh.
move around him and get to
can't
him,
have
but
any-
you're
I
not
would like
currently in melee.
to. I would like to run in between Cole's legs
Yeah, yeah.
and just not the full hit.
Okay,
Just
you're gonna
getting
keep it
back
with
for
the
what it
yeah.
just
Go
hit.
ahead and take your D20. It's gonna still be the AC 10.
Go between the legs in the fight. Shouting from the bar. Oof.
What?
Grab a stick and
This
twist
is
it.
wrong. Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
yeah.
five.
So you rear up and try and get the guy. You managed to miss. It's gonna bring
Move
it to
forward.
Francis's turn.
I'm gonna throw my shield at Kirby.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack on him.
I-
Improvised weapon attack.
Improvise, roll a d20, right?
Yes.
Roll it, yeah. 10. So that's
Okay.
a miss.
Yeah, the AC is 13. Yep. So you kind of, as you go to throw the shield, it just kind of barely manages to miss. It does that
Would
fun
there
little
be any
thing where it
modifiers
spins.
Or no?
Improvised weapon attacks. I'm not sure what modifiers are on improvised weapon attacks. To be totally honest.
I think I'm the only one that has an improvised weapons on that. I think I am the only one
I think-
because of my pugilist.
Objects used to deal damage were designed for it. They deal 1d4. Do not add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll unless you have that Tavern Brawler feat. Yeah,
Okay.
so no bonuses. You're basically just trying to, like, deal damage with something that wasn't designed to deal damage. So
I
it's
wasn't
like
trying to
not
really
an easy-
deal damage. I was just trying to bonk him on the head.
Right, but you gotta hit him for that. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's gonna
Can
bring
I-
it back around to Big Boy. And he sees you try and run up and hit him again. He's not really sure why your friends are all trying to stop you, but he's also trying to stop you. Yep, and he's gonna manage to make contact again. That one's gonna be 4 damage. Also, keep in mind, I don't believe y'all have long rested since the fucking mind fight.
You're getting smoked, Cole.
Oh, it's not about to be me getting smoked.
That will bring it to Cole's turn.
And I'm gonna shout a little just reminder to Francis. Hey, Francis, maybe see if you can pin him to the ground with that shield and click the button.
Good idea.
It's like a turtle.
Basically,
I'm gonna be
just
Tai Lung. Are you
kick
I'm
him to
gonna
the
be Tai
ground, click the
Lung?
button, and then he's just he's just stuck to the ground with the shield crushing his chest.
Oh, I'm not trying to fight. I don't know what to do here.
I mean, you can try and take any actions. Intimidation doesn't seem to be working, you know.
That-
but-
that's
but-
not-
but-
it's
Lift, lift, extend, throw.
I will say, you get the impression that he'd be harder to intimidate now that he's had a few good cracks in. This doesn't appear to be his first bar fight.
Um,
I'm ordering another beer.
Ari's on 3 already.
I'm about halfway into my
Yeah, and
large
I
flagon.
feel like
of-
if I do something like pin Colby to the
goat's
ground or try to
milk.
pin this other guy to the ground, he's pretty big. So if I try to contest him with strength or something, it'd be probably pretty good.
I have a
Wow.
+7 to my athletics too, and I'm proficient in it. So if
So-
you try to touch me, you're gonna miss. And I have a +4 to my acrobatics, and I'm proficient in that too.
So I don't know. I think Cole's fed up. I think Cole's gonna. Can I take an action to disengage? Disengage from this?
yeah,
'Cause
I
I haven't
mean-
hit him. I haven't
Yeah,
hit the guy.
no, this is true. Yeah, he doesn't
I
view
really
you as a
yelled at him.
combatant. If you're gonna
Could
try,
I try to
and,
bribe him? Could I try to give him some coin and tell him to go
yeah, I mean,
away?
you can try and make persuasion checks here.
I don't think my persuasion.
What are you gonna do
Are you
about
gonna
the
try to-
honey badger that's
Try
trying to
and
hit
try
him?
and talk to dude. I will say the persuasion.
But yeah, but then
The persuasion
Colby's
is
just
going to
out
be
clocking
the
him.
persuasion. Well, I mean, you can try and talk to Colby. You know, there's you can RP that.
Oh,
You might not even need a dice roll.
that's what I'll do. Be like, Colby, calm down. Or Kirby, sorry, not Colby. This is Kirby, calm down. Shit, like, calm down. You know, I was like, I guess I could say something like, I know the pain of loss, and this is not the way to go about it. Like, I feel your anger. That's what Gull's trying to get across to Kirby's, but you need to stop.
Over the
Awesome.
table, I'm gonna let this play out just a little bit longer. I'm gonna still be pissed, but that's kind of reaching me just a little bit. But I'm just gonna look at you and be like, calm down. I just had to kill my damn brother. What are you talking about?
He was already gone. He was already gone. You did him a favor. You did him a service. There was nothing
you
you
ever
could
had to-
do but put him down.
So you're saying this wouldn't bother you breaking somebody's neck that you love?
I didn't have
Again?
to break the necks of my loved ones, but I had to watch as my village was burned, as my family was murdered, as my loved ones were murdered.
Okay.
All you
I
did was
will-
lay your brother to rest.
I will take one last, like, it's just like the small, like, I'm already in motion as I'm saying this, and just like I'm trying to pull back as hard as I can, and I will try to, like, hit. Where's this guy standing?
You've run up to him now. I mean, you guys are the ones
Okay.
nose to nose.
I will intentionally miss him and hit the bar thing,
Yeah.
whatever it is, the bar right there, and just like and just like sit there and wait.
Guess
And then
I'm,
like that is my action. That is what I'm doing. Next person.
Real quick, as you guys kind of are having that conversation, you'll just see him be like, "You better keep a leash on that fucking dog."
Pulse just so. Just,
Do I overhear this from the bar?
Oh yeah, I mean, you guys are just a few seats down.
Can I fucking chuck a half full flagon of milk at the dude? Just for the last comment.
Sure, dude. Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely.
And then when he does that, I'm gonna come in and fucking cold-cock the shit out of the guy
Improvise-
as
my
he's
roll?
being
What-
blinded.
what's my roll for that?
improvised weapons. It'll just be a flat
I just
D20
fixed it, guys.
against his AC.
Flat D20.
Yeah, no mods. It'll be a.
Cole is like, it
it won't-
doesn't.
I'm at a 15.
Yeah, that's gonna. So yeah, you splash him with milk right as he says that. You better keep a leash
Oh
on
no,
your
the
fucking
milk and the
dog.
flagon.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still
okay.
with- yeah,
Give me
I'm gonna
a
crack him in the
D4.
side
Give me
of
a
the head with
D4
a big
damage.
wooden
Give me a
fucking
D4.
mug.
Give me a
I
D4.
believe in
Cole,
you.
Give me a
Cole, I
D4.
need you to say fuck it. I need you to say fuck it and just
That's a 3.
wah!
And
Hell
then
yeah.
behind the milk, I'm gonna come in and just fucking blindside the shit out of this guy as he's blinded by the milk in his eyes.
Okay. Fantastic.
So the last comment.
Let
that
me-
last comment said, "Nah, fuck that."
So,
I've had just
I'll
enough
show
to
you a
drink to
fucking
put
dog.
me over the edge.
So
now.
Artie-
So
Artie, are
over
you?
the table.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Artie,
I'm
are
only
you?
gonna
I'm gonna.
completely sound-minded. That was just what
I'm
I
only
decided.
going deep. I'm
It's
good.
the milk. It's the milk.
I'm not like this one. I'm not lecheade. I'm gonna have Artie.
Lactose
What's your
intolerant.
what is? Are you doing like just your bar fight swing, or are you trying to make any kind of actual like attack?
Nah, just the bar
fight.
fight
Go ahead and
swing.
throw
I
your
just want to knock
D.
the shit out of him.
Yeah, roll your D20. 10's gonna hit.
You got to think this guy's got like 5 dudes
Oh
standing
fuck! I
around him.
miss.
No.
Yeah, hell yeah. So as that milk comes and you try and like swing at him, he actually just kind of like
Well, you
lean
are
forward
drunk,
to shake
so-
the milk out of his hair, and you go right over the back of him. Let me see here.
Fucking bar fight's engaged now.
Passive perception.
Dude's gonna get his ass.
Low key,
pummeled.
low
I was
key,
starting
he-
to calm down, and then Mac heard the comment. Went no,
That's
no.
Oh,
Mac,
God.
are you? I will say this: if you weren't the only motherfucker at this bar drinking milk, he wouldn't have known that was you. He doesn't even notice. He doesn't even notice Artie fucking swinging over his back because he's got milk in his eyes. It's gonna bring it to Francis.
And I run up to him and then try to tackle and then press the button to just pin him to the ground.
Yeah, so we're gonna do contested strength rolls if you're gonna attempt to grapple.
Okay.
Is that
What's
for me or is
going
that
on?
for?
No, wait, who are you grappling?
The guy that made the snarky comment.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, everybody's on my side now. Yeah.
Put up with no shit to the little
So
man.
just make a strength roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you were the only one making a mistake, it was on you. But then
So
he made
17.
a mistake.
Yeah.
That was
So
on
you
him.
managed to pin him down and you managed to press that. I'll give you the choice of sleight of hand or athletics to be able to maintain that as your
I'm gonna
wrestling.
do sleight of hand.
Okay, it's gonna be a DC 14.
So that's gonna be an
18, baby.
18, baby.
Yeah, so you managed to, as you're keeping him wrestled to the
Locked.
ground, you managed to put the shield there and press the button, and he is full turtle. He's
Okay, and then I'm gonna get up and
Is
go
it
to
my
the
turn?
bar. No, I'm not done. As I'm done, I'm gonna go up to the bar and I'm gonna be like, "Rounds on me," and then sit down at the bar.
and there we go.
So
There's the
technically in
fight.
order, we're gonna see who's doing what. We've got Artie, or Alder.
I'm just gonna go. Another goat milk for me, please.
And then
Because,
Artie.
I've seemed to have lost mine.
I kind of want to go teabag the guy.
That is
Oh,
so
he's out,
injury.
just fucking-
Hey, he's got friends,
there as
remember?
long- You can teabag him on the way out whenever Francis goes to pick his shield back
Yeah,
up.
give me
He's gonna
another
be there
beer,
for a little
fuck it.
while.
Get over
Yeah,
the
we're
slots
just gonna
first.
leave him there for a while.
He's gonna sit
I'm
there
gonna
and
get
he's
another
just,
beer.
like kind of struggling against. Just get, and you can see it just kind of feels defeated there.
Yep,
Cole,
you should. You should.
He should.
it's 5
I'm
on
going
1. Y'all
to,
are so proud of yourselves.
Yeah.
So that I give you nanner nanner.
Have more friends.
Enjoy them greasy floorboards, buddy.
I guess if it's Cole's turn, I didn't like the disrespect. I'm gonna walk over and just go. No, I'm not gonna hit him. Just
Hell yeah.
Up it, up it.
Just give it a good try. You know, just cup
give him a
his
little
face.
tap on
Just
the
yeah,
cheek.
just good try.
I gave you a
Uh,
chance. Is what I said. I gave you a chance.
And then
I went
Kirby.
sat down with Kirby at the bar.
I'm going to proceed to curb stomp him.
Oh shit. Okay.
Come on, man.
Damn.
So this is gonna be
this
is
just
gonna
got
be different.
elk
You're
jailing.
gonna
go to jail.
American history.
So this is gonna be.
Should
This
not
is
let
gonna
him
be.
do it.
Uh,
Should not let this transpire.
so go ahead and what I want you to do is I
Grabs
want
milk
you to
and
do
throws
what?
it again.
Since Cole
we'll
skipped
grab
his
it.
action, could he use that as a reaction to try to stop this?
I will say this: if you want to, kind of in the same way, make
I
an
will do it on
athletics
his
check.
ankle.
You're gonna
If you-
break his ankle.
If you want to try to
Yeah, I'm gonna
athletics
break his
check,
ankle.
you know, in a reaction to this, you absolutely can. So
But would it be against me?
yeah, so what's
With my
gonna
athletics?
well, what's gonna happen is you're gonna make your what is your baseline dexterity? Like, what is your actual ability score on dexterity?
It's
Plus
12
two.
plus 1.
It's a 14 plus 2 for me.
So yours is a 14. So make an athletics check against a DC of 14, Cull,
All right.
to try and get in the way of this. And then Kirby, you go ahead and roll your roll.
I got a 13.
Hell yeah. Okay. So
Beats it.
as he goes to stomp down on that ankle, you manage to just kind of get there and just shoulder check him just a little bit to put him off balance, and he kind of stomps wide.
Please tell me there's a nail sticking out of one of the floorboards.
You should roll for that. Make him roll.
It's some the Fred Flintstone.
I'll act like I will act. I will act like that was on purpose and continue just to walk to the bar.
Okay. And then
Okay.
Francis, are you chilling?
Faking.
You being
Yeah, I'm
chilling?
chilling. I'm
Okay.
at the bar now.
Okay, fantastic. So the bartender just kind of comes over. He's just like, "Hey, listen, you lot. Listen, I don't know what he said to you. I'm in the middle of a heinously busy shift with half of my bottles in disarray back there. Can we just keep this civil, please, in this place of all places?"
I will speak up and say, "My bad.
It was his
My
bag.
bad."
My little friend will not act up.
What is a decent amount of gold? Like, what is a decent amount of gold to like?
Well, you know, if a drink would be like half a gold worth, like 5 silver.
I will put like 2 gold on the and I will say, for the damages to your bar that I punched. There's not much damage, but you know there is some. So I'm just gonna be like slide that and be like, apologies. Won't happen again.
He's already got that in his apron by the time it hits the bar, and he is
No fucks.
he is like spinning around, and he's already got like you guys back to refilled, and you guys can kind of see just out of your periphery this dude just face down in the fucking swill. Let me tell you, like 2-day-old ale on the floor mixed with boot mud and fresh goat's milk is not a fantastic time.
I will
That's
walk
right.
over and try to like pick him up, as in like just get the shield off of him of some way. Like
You have
press
to
the
take
I
the
was
button.
about to
shield
say,
off.
you won't be able to.
You have to take the shield off.
Yeah, I
because
want
it's
to
an
press the button
immovable
and take the shield off.
He
That's what I
kind
wanna do.
of gets up to his knees. I'm gonna ask you for a flat, like just give me a persuasion check.
Sweet.
Please do good.
It's a 9.
Okay. You can.
Give me
He
something, man.
stands
I know
up
he's-
to his full height, and he's glowering down
He's
at
the
you.
most persuasive.
And he, as you can see, he stoops and he gets like right up in your ear, and he's just like, "You're so incredibly lucky that I never want to go back to how I used to be. If you'd met me a few years ago, you and all of your friends would be dead." And he sits back down at his bar, at his stool.
We'd have killed that man so quick.
And
I want to
he's-
just uppercut him so hard right now.
He's drinking.
I will, as he goes, I will like gently grab and be like, kind of explain like, I just had to kill my brother, as in like he was a zombie type. Do I have to make another persuasion check?
I'll tell you this, you're kind of saying all this to him based on the intimidations and persuasions that have already happened. I'm gonna rule that he's pretty much just like not listening to you in terms of trying to understand what you're saying. And he just looks at you and he goes, "Listen to me, son. I have seen all manner of things here and there and everywhere that I've been. The one thing I can't fault people on is having bad days. I've had bad days. Maybe don't go take it out on the first guy who talks some shit you don't like to hear. Those mines are my life. The life of my family. I've never been so lost for direction. If this goes tits up, well, maybe it's back to the cloak and dagger for me.
Okay, hold up. I need to take the 2 gold away from my inventory real quick, and then if it's I will say if it's any consolation, I will pull 5 gold and just put it into his pocket and turn and just walk away.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to have greased the palm a bit. He's kind of just it's enough drinks to forget about this. And he sits back down and he's got his drinks going.
Very nice.
All right,
What are we doing now?
I'm finishing off my 4th one, and I'm going to order a 5th. I'm getting pretty fucking sloshed tonight,
Hell yeah.
guys.
Make sure you're doing 5 silver a drink on this.
No, I think
Inventory, so that's 5 deep. So I'm.
Isn't it on Francis though?
He said around. And I think he meant for the group of people that you just assaulted.
Yeah.
So each gold is how many?
Is 10, yeah. So yeah, your every 2 drinks is a gold. And then Francis, go ahead and knock. Since you're ordering it from him, he's gonna give you a bit of break. Just knock 1 gold off for the 4 drinks you just ordered.
I'm just gonna set 2 gold on the counter.
Making peace. Fantastic.
yeah,
Is there anything particular you guys are looking for, wanting to discuss, or are we just getting plastered for a bit before heading back to Francis Manor?
I will look at Cole and ask him why he stopped me.
I think Paul just tell Kirby that he's lived that life. He lived in a lot of anger and a lot of fear and hated a lot of people over things that happened to him that were even somewhat out of his control, and he's learned that anger and hatred is not the way to go about it. So Cole's just got his hand kind of on Kirby's shoulders, like, you be all right, kid. You be all right.
I'm literally older than you.
Yes, but I'm much taller than you, and I don't care.
I will look up and be like, "You're not too bad for a big guy," and then I will do like a loving punch to his shoulder, just not like any, just like the
just give him a good slug.
Yeah, good romance slug.
As you guys get
Can
a
I
few
do another
more
one and
tankards in,
Tip him over. Not on purpose. Like,
Yes.
It's just the-
I
it's
live
like-
in the woods, man. So I just give him another one, but he tips over.
it's like Hulk and Thor, you know, they're standing side by side. And he
I just get up, saunter back over to the bar, sit back down, and drink.
as you guys get a few more tankards in, the guy that you guys got into a brawl with ends up paying his tab and leaving. And the barkeep kind of saunters over and he's just like, I just want to let you know, you guys are very lucky. You guys are very lucky because that. Do you know who that was?
Can I make a history check? And I'm pretty sure I know who that was. As in, like, I'm pretty sure he was like one of the assassins or whatever from like way back when I was a kid. That was like very well known.
You can make a history check for me, yeah.
Or whatever the DM
Yeah, it would
has
be
in
history.
mind.
Yeah, no, it'd be history.
That's a freaking 3.
Okay.
That's BS, man. I'm not rolling
You wouldn't
anything.
know him by face, but when the barkeep starts speaking up, he goes, "That was Kane Quarryson." And it kind of starts flooding back to you, and as he's explaining it, you're kind of like, okay, no, I do remember some kind of tall tales. So this guy, as the bartender explains, was a kind of a higher sword, and he was, you know, everything from contract killing to smuggling to basically any way that you can make a money while being kind of jacked. And these days he's kind of he's getting a little over the hill. He's getting a few tankards deep when he probably shouldn't be. He's not quite what he used to be. But that's okay because he's kind of left that whole life behind. He was offered essentially life in prison or a sort of indentured servitude parole type deal by Lord Baruzzo, just because he was so charismatic, his crew would listen to him so well, and he's kind of heading up just different mining operations specifically in dangerous areas. So he's kind of one of the guys that now, I mean, that's how he's able to drink in the Hero's Tavern, is what it is explained to you, is that he's kind of done such a service that not only was he able to gain his pardon and his freedom, but then chose to stay and continue to mine. And he's kind of left his entire life of crime behind and really, really doesn't want to go back to it, whether by, bar fights or by his entire livelihood shutting down.
I would be like, that would have been a good fight. I've always wondered what happened to that old man. Now I know.
What are you eating there?
Ooh.
Is that like an Oreo thing?
Is it have
S'moreo.
flavors in it?
S'moreo.
S'moreo.
Oh my gosh, you got home-baked cookies, man. Your daughter spoils the hell out of you.
Freaking S'moreos.
Hell yeah. As you guys, not sponsored by the way, Nabisco hit me up, and as you guys kind of make your way, are you guys gonna try and do anything else in the bar? Or are you guys heading back to Manor Francis?
I'm ready for a rest myself. Cole's clocked.
Sleepy sleep.
Hell yeah.
Ready to head back.
Yeah,
Smoke has made me
I'll
quite
head back
sleepy.
to the manor, but like,
My boy Milk.
yeah, I'm just
I
gonna
better
head
not
back
be
to the
the
manor.
one.
Yeah, as you guys kind of get to the door, you actually see a very familiar small frame, and Sheila kind of stands there waiting for you in the entrance.
Stay down.
Guys, I don't know what to say. I was just commissioned by Lord Baruzzo himself to lead expeditions with my crew. They're paying us in real gold. A job.
It's as it should be. Good for you, Sheila.
I had hoped
It's about
so.
time.
Well, you guys, I don't know how everything else went today, but I want you guys to know that you made a difference for me and for a lot of other kids. And she gives Ichi a hug and kind of scutters off.
I will, when she goes to hug me, and I will like stop her and be like, "You made yourself be the difference." Kind of like inspirational.
Hell yeah.
to her.
I will say, and I'm probably just gonna get fucked DM. My character sheet does that anyway, but go ahead and give yourself a heroic inspiration if you don't do that already, like Francis does every single fucking day.
How do I do that?
I think it's like right. I think you get heroic inspiration every day on a long rest. No.
I've maybe.
Sometimes the DM rule will give you her inspiration. If you, have
yeah,
heroic
you tap
inspiration,
your
you can-
character profile picture on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it like give you advantage on rolls or something?
I think that's exactly what it does.
Yeah. You can expend it or re-roll any die immediately after rolling it, and you must use the new roll. Only one at a time. Gaining heroic expansion. The DM. Yeah.
Yep.
Typically, DM awarded it when you do something particularly heroic and characters are entertaining. It's a reward for making the game more fun and a hero for everyone playing. Okay, cool.
And so you guys get inside and you kind of settle down in your various rooms. I'd like to just take a moment to have each of you go through and is in character as you'd like, but just kind of or above table, whatever, but just kind of reflect on, what your character's thoughts are based on what they've experience so far, you know, the both physical and metaphorical distance that they've come from the day that they set out only, you know, a few short weeks ago. What's everybody's headspace like?
I have one question for the DM. Since the necklace is gone, have the voices started to fiddle away slowly?
Some of those may have, although I will say I've done some thinking, and I'm gonna leave it as deep speak from this thing that's in your ear. But every so often you might hear just like a faint whisper from that, but
the worm.
nothing crazy.
I
Yeah,
forgot
your RFK.
It's not as
brain
bad,
the
kind of a
worm.
thing. It's
yeah,
not as
yeah.
bad.
You definitely feel like you've had some closure here.
Just made me think mind flayers immediately. Just
Dude, that's wild. That's a good reference.
I just
Just
feel
like,
like
I
I was
was-
left with more questions than answers.
You should tell that
Because,
guy
like-
to drink more milk.
I feel unsettled, kind of sad, but kind of relieved at the same time, you know, as in like, obviously I just had to break my brother's neck, but I know where he's at. I know he's gonna be properly buried. Like, I've got closure on that kind of a thing. And I'm starting to feel like the weight is lifted off of me. Like, not all of it, obviously, but some of it is.
Hell yeah, a little bit of that survivor's guilt coming away some.
Yeah.
You're able to make it right.
I don't. Alder's character doesn't really feel really much like he's figured out any of the questions
Right.
that he had on why his farmland became plagued and why all of their animals died and this. We just found out why a cave blew up.
Sure.
So I'm just still hanging out, still journeying forward, but Alder has a little bit of like internal kind of like what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah, you
It's not
you
really, haven't really done much for me yet, but I have some cool animals now.
right, yeah, you saw a crumb hanging out of the pantry and we're just like, "Oh, I must have forgotten to sweep." And then it turns out there's a roach infestation, right? Like you're like, "Oh shit, I really this was way more effort than I was initially
I
anticipating."
should have
Yeah.
stayed a farmer. Okay, yeah. You know,
Cool.
I think Cole before all this spent a lot of time alone in the forest, camping around, and I think being a part of a team and seeing other people's, just especially in this one with Cole and his loss, being able to see other people go through something similar to him, it's given him kind of a, not an ease of mind, but helped him come more to terms with his own past and given him kind of more of a hope for the future and like more of something to fight for, you know, like these people around me kind of thing. Teammates, hurrah.
Hell yeah. About old Artie over there.
I'm here because I heard from a higher being that I would be needed in a journey, and I'm here for the ride to see where this is going to take me.
Yeah, based on current events, do you feel like does your character feel like they're in the right place?
I haven't figured it out yet, but it seems like I'm on the right track.
There's plenty of beer.
Very fair. That's true. You can't go wrong there.
I
What about
leave
old
His Holiness alone with his beer, okay?
Dame Francis? How's he feeling being back here, and like what's happened while he's here and what's going on next?
I want to get out of here. I remember why I haven't been back in so long.
Hell yeah.
One, due to what my God told me that my mission was to do, but it's taken so long for it to actually turn out that way.
Talk about this town, you talking about gold.
So, I mean, Jew?
About Rocket League gold. Oh.
Yeah,
So,
it's understandable.
Don't give him Vietnam flashbacks.
So then the following day arrives. You guys kind of spend the morning. You're very early greeted by Enzo, and he's just kind of there. He's like, good morning. Again, as we stated yesterday, we can't make you get on the mine carts the seconds that it's available, but like for security reasons, it's good to have it back, and then also make sure tunnels clear, and then also, from what we understand, Lord, well, not Lord, but I mean, he might as well be with how much he's got, puppet strings on everything. But Siegfried did request your audience as soon as physically possible. So if you'd like, we can kind of make ready.
We've had a full
I
night's
need
rest,
breakfast.
right?
Yes,
and
long rest.
coffee.
And then, does that heal anything? I
Yeah,
forget.
you fully restore.
I want to swing by like an armor shop.
Sure.
I'd like to stop and refill my supply packs as well. Just everything that I use, just
Oh,
resupply.
yes, your basic supplies and the breakfast will be provided. We can all swing past
Well, second
armor shop.
As when the sun, like as soon as the sun rises, like as early as possible, I head to head to my brother's grave, say my final goodbyes, and then I am back before really anyone else is awake, and just like
Give
yeah,
me this. How does Kirby feel knowing that like this grave marker that he's kind of been using as a way of communicating, like now that like, okay, well obviously like it's probably gonna take him a little while before he's ever even really buried. They're probably gonna, like, he was the most like full body that was able to be recovered, and if they're wanting to get to the bottom of what the fuck's going on, like what's rattling around
I will
your head.
go to
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
the-
what
the
I'm saying. Yeah,
mortician.
the place. Oh, okay. You're
Yeah,
actually
the
going to.
mortician.
I thought you meant like back where the site, like the memorial marker thing was. But you're saying
No,
you want to
no,
actually go
the
to his body.
mortician to the body and like say my final goodbyes, and do I have the knuckles that I can give him? Because I have the wooden ones, but there's also like the knuckles that were made from. Nah, I'll keep those for my own keepsake. Yeah, I'll just say my final goodbye and say you can finally rest and come back to the group before everybody's awake.
Okay, and then we're swinging by an armor shop.
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
You have a lot more gold.
Let me
I
see.
have a lot of gold.
67 gold.
I have 108, and I've spent quite a bit.
I think that I had.
Mac, I saw that.
specified a little bit. Are you going back
saw
to
nothing.
the armor shop that you had gone to previously?
I thought that was a weapons, but sure.
I mean, it's kind of it's a
Armor
blacksmith.
weapon,
Yeah.
You're implying there's another one.
Well, yeah, because like it's kind of like, remember this place is set up like the top level is kind of very like Rodeo Drive, and then the bottom
Very
level is like
commercialized,
very
yeah.
like podunk, like
Ghetto.
Dollar General, and then like everything in between. Hey, listen, I got one across the street, brother.
I live off the DG now.
Yeah. I'm not knocking. Oh Jesus, that got so bright. But so which one?
The same one. That's fine.
Okay, sick. I know that y'all had visited there before. I can't remember the dude's name. It's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, you're greeted by the same. This is that sort of family-run one that you and Kirby both would recommend to somebody.
Family Dollar.
And they yeah, and they just kind of like, again, there's no buddy manning it. They've got the bell and the slot for money, and it's a very honor system there.
I'm gonna see if they have any plate armor.
Okay. As a DM, I want you to know how terrified I am at the idea of you walking around with full plate. And so I'm gonna do
Yeah,
the
because
only
everybody's
fair
AC
thing.
is gonna be.
He's a
freaking-
rock.
I'm gonna do the fair thing.
He's gonna be a freaking. He's gonna be tough whenever she put metal over her body.
And we're gonna just look up what the consensus is on how much a full plate should cost.
Okay.
Back then, it was quite a bit.
Another thing about Toph metal bending that was even more scary, that those people that she did that to had
Never seen
someone
it,
metal bend
and
before.
just-
It was a myth.
Yeah.
It was a myth.
Yeah.
That they said, nah, there's no way. Here comes some little girl, immediately breaks through, turns into the door, and whips their
Well,
ass.
and to be fair, she was only able to do that because she could feel the mineral ore running through the metal because
Is
of
she
her
metal bending,
blind
or is she
sense.
just-
She's metal bending. I mean, it's the same way that like blood bending is water bending, you
Like
know,
water
or
bending.
lightning bending is
Yeah,
fire
lightning is still
bending.
fire bending.
Yeah. Sand
I know, I
bending,
think-
swamp bending.
And
Around
like,
that
what
time.
is
That
it?
was the
Flying
coolest-
is also earthbending as well.
Air bending, yeah, but that was like the
Air
coolest thing about the whole like when they started getting into it of just like, yeah, technically like
And
there
lava
are all
bending.
these like fringe sort of subclasses that are like mergers of between two bending styles, whatever, like that these people just exist, and we're like,
That are
well,
way
hold a
fucking
second, like
scarier.
hold a second, like is the whole point of the avatar not that he's the only one that can do two different types? These motherfuckers are earth bending and water bending at the same time to swamp bend. What are we talking about?
Well, they're kind of like subclasses. At
exactly,
the same time.
yeah. I was like, it's just so cool. It's like, wait, these lines are not as hard set as we
Like
thought.
lava bending.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, lava bending is fire and earth.
Earth, yeah.
But you got to think about it. If you're earth bending and you move the rock enough, it's gonna turn into lava if you're using the material. Because that's how they explain it. Is they're
Right.
moving the
And
individual
a
atoms
firebender and an earthbender
quickly,
both
and it
bend
turns
magma.
into fire. Yeah,
It's
I think
it's
that
great.
I think that we've seen that too before, where they're like work together to do shit that they couldn't do individually. But yeah,
And then
Yeah,
Boom
yeah,
is gonna
yeah.
earthbend with his
Oh,
nose.
Fire Nation.
Yeah,
Yes.
earthbending with his nose. Yeah,
That's
and
the
he was
most
taught.
terrifying thing
He
in
was
the whole
taught
show.
that from Monkey Yatso because he was a part of the White Lotus.
and they so you guys kind of make your way inside. I will say this: you don't see full plate armor there in this shop, but if you'd like to inquire about it, there is the bell on the counter.
I will ring that bell.
Okay, and he kind of comes out and just kind of like, oh, Dame Francis, it is as always a pleasure to see you. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yes, good, my friend. I just got a quick question for you.
Well, sure.
Couldn't find anything out here for plate. I know I'm looking for some plate armor.
Oh, wow. What kind of job were you supposed to be? You know what? None of my business. Full plate armor, and all of you Google this if you think that I'm making some shit up because I don't want power creep. A full
1,500 GP.
plate armor would probably run you about 1,500 gold. Now I'd obviously cut you a bit of a deal, but I mean we'd probably be still talking about 1,200 here.
All right.
Build a house.
What about some splint armor? How about some splint?
Just out of curiosity, what would that do to your AC?
It would only go up by one.
I don't trust that.
Provides 17.
How much does plate armor
Piece of
do?
gear.
How much does plate armor do?
It's a +4, I think.
It's 18.
Yeah, it brings his base to 18 plus
18?
everything else.
Plus
Yeah.
everything else, so he turns into like a 26 or
Mr.
28
Can't
to
be
hit,
Yeah.
and then he just literally just can't be hit.
So that would run you about 200, and I have got a set of that.
Next question. We're moving to a new location.
Are you gonna
what?
ask for a loan from good old Kirby Blackmaw?
1 second here. So, got a question for you, good sir.
Yeah.
Do you have plate armor here?
I don't have a set of plate. I could get my hands on it.
How quickly could you get your hands on it?
Oh, I mean, probably I'd have to put some feelers out to some of the different shops, and people probably have bits and pieces of it that they sell. It's rare to find a full set, but we could get it all together and kind of, you know, trim it up and make it look like one nice set for sure. It'd be a bit hodgepodge, and thus the discount.
So it'd be like a week.
Yeah, probably.
We don't have that time.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Can
I'm
you
all good for right
commission
now.
it? Okay, I was about to say, can you commission it? And are we gonna come back to this point, or can we have it like sent through somehow?
I was just gonna have, I was gonna see if we could put up the house. Give him the house for the
That's
plate armor.
collateral. No.
And have it sent to us by somebody? Yeah, I mean that's possible.
Yeah, unlike
But-
you, this is most of our first time with the mansion. So
Yeah, like-
Well, also above
Yeah,
table, it's
we
worth
were pretty
noting.
stoked on having it. but now that
Kirby
would
Kirby
kinda
and
suck.
Francis would both know that like the way that these houses work is that they are kind of reserved as heroes
Yes.
halls So
You can't
as
give it up.
correct, you don't
yeah.
own it. It is just the designation of that
designated.
space for y'all
Yeah.
until such time as it's understood that none of y'all are using it. And then
So
So
it'll be-
communism.
It's more like a
So
cabin
communism.
than anything.
essentially, yeah.
let
There's
him live in it. Let him live in it, basically.
Yeah, that's not possible because then if one of the guards or something comes along and sees it, they're gonna be
I
like,
just-
"What the hell?"
It's called a note.
They're not
We
gonna
will,
believe that.
Whip their ass.
We can always let the
Right.
whatchamacallit know.
So are we gonna try anything like that, or are we gonna try and save
No,
up our gold
I
a
will
little?
deny.
We
I will
don't.
deny. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gone.
They're all vetoing it.
Alright, I'm gonna put a knife in through my throat.
He's
Look,
like, I'm out. I'm
sorry
not
you've got to
playing
wait a
this.
Brother,
little bit longer
you've
for
got
the
a
full plate.
22. You've got a
LP2.
22 AC, bro. Chill out.
I'm sorry y'all are weak.
And so Enzo kind of, okay, so we came here. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We asked the questions and we shuffle along. And they kind of guide you back to a chamber kind of off of the main path, and you don't listen. The king is preparing for. I say king, everybody, you know, in this area. That Lord Bruce was preparing for a sort of speech that is happening today because to quell the unrest of the earthquakes and to make the announcement about the fallen miners and everything else. So he's taking a moment to himself. He's doing some chiseling, and so I think he's probably not to be bothered. He said that I am more than capable of getting you on your way. And as you kind of arrive at the hall, you'll see that like laid out for you is like a nice spread for breakfast. Like it's not a heroes feast thing. You imagine they'll probably be feasting and stuff going on tonight, but it's kind of the kitchens were already up and roaring and in preparation for this, so they've set out some nice food for y'all, and they've
My
set out
favorite flavor.
yeah.
Continental.
exactly. They've set out some nice stuff for you, and
It's a decent little Waffle House stop.
yeah, and there's kind of a few stewards around that are just kind of just taking an inventory of what you have and trying to figure out what else you might need, just so your basic like rations and travel provisions and that kind of stuff are refilled.
Is there anything that we notice about any of them? Is there anything like weird? Or...
You can make an insight check, and I will normally. What is your? Did I tell you what your ear guy does? Did you manage to get all that on there or no?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, my pugilist? No.
No, your
No.
your ear guy.
Your bug. Your
Go
blind.
and
Bug?
name it.
No.
Your-
No,
go
you did
name
not
it.
tell me that.
Okay.
Your
So,
RFK win the presidency. Bug.
Is it kind of like Wraith from Apex, where she kind of tells me what the fuck's going on?
no.
It's a slug.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Who put on the ring that I forgot to name? Was that Cole? No, one of y'all put on a Featherfall ring. The other one had a different ring.
That was me.
Well,
That
no,
was-
you had
mine
the
was-
Featherfall. One of y'all had
Oh,
a
yeah.
different ring. It was a, it was a ring.
I
Francis,
remember.
was that you?
Ring
I'm
of
pretty sure it was
Insight?
you, Francis.
I don't think so.
Okay, one of y'all had a ring of insight.
Who was it meant for?
Let's see. I got arrows on here. Obviously, the feather ring. Cole got the mask
Knives
charm
I
that can
got.
do the disguise self spell. One of y'all got that.
Artie.
Do any of y'all remember getting the mask charm that gave you the disguise self spell that you can? I think that. I don't remember who that was. I can go back and listen to that episode if I need to, and I'll make
I
sure
got
that you guys
Pokeballs.
actually get the thing. Well,
I
yeah,
mean-
that was prior.
Pal's-
It's in our
Feast
group's
orb.
possession. It's in our group's
that's
possession.
not
Maybe you
what
can
I was-
Yeah,
whisper
sure,
to one
sure,
of us or
that's
whatever.
fine.
I don't.
But yeah, whoever,
I got a ring to where if I
Lawsuit.
roll
Wait,
it
wait.
insight
one,
check.
I can.
Oh no. No, that's just your feet that you have. But you have a ring. I think it was you, Artie. You got a ring that gives you advantage on insight checks to determine if someone's lying to you. I'll allow you to use that in this instance if you want to check out these sort of vassals that are going around restocking everything for you.
It's not very nice to call them that.
Play.
I
So roll
hate
insight.
bodyguards that like to beat up vassals. And we'll go
I
ahead.
just- There's a
Roll
mole.
insight.
I
Okay,
think.
Chad.
Insight, and you'll get advantage on it.
So,
Chad Kruger.
14 was the first roll.
Never met it as a wise man.
Yeah, I've got 5 words
Got
for
it
you.
as it.
He takes
Look at
advantage.
this
So what does that
graph.
mean again? I forget.
Well, he gets advantage on his
I'm
insight check.
driving.
Back on black. Just got my license back.
I didn't think that's what he said when I heard that song when I
So
was a
on
kid.
advantage, what
Goes
else do I
so
do?
fast.
I'm driving
Insight.
like
So
I'm
did
black.
you roll? Did you roll 2? Did you roll 2 insights?
No, he rolled
That's
one.
what I heard as a
You have
kid. That's
advantage.
what I always
You roll
said.
it again. Cool. Hell yeah.
14 and a 7.
And you got a 14 as well, Kirby.
Got my license back.
No, I haven't touched it yet.
Oh, if you'd like to roll an
D20
insight,
correct?
yeah, just insight check.
18.
No, that's
then
just
my
your base roll. Yeah, what's your insight?
Insight is +0.
Yeah, it seems like all these dudes are very diligently doing their jobs. They are making
They're
sure you
scared
guys
they're
are
not.
stocked up. It doesn't even look like they're actually looking at anything that doesn't immediately. Like, if it doesn't look like it's provisions for, travel, they are not even
They're doing
glancing
their
at
job.
it. Yep.
They're doing their job. They're not trying to track us. They're not trying to put a spell. They're not
As
trying to do any of that.
Everything that you
spell
can
on you.
possibly see, you felt like you've been keeping an eye on them pretty well, says
Very nice.
that they are safe.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Well,
good.
as you
I'm
guys
ready to
kind of
flip.
get shown to the mine cart after breakfast, so this is very easy, very straightforward. Again, this is last ditch emergency exit for Lord Baruso and the rest of the inner kind of sanctum, and we can obviously run more down. You guys, a few of you are bigger than dwarfs, so you will all fit. It's a bit more load bearings than what we have tested. Now, we have run, lots of heavy rocks and stuff on these before and have not had issues. But for this specific track, seeing as it's a fast one, just be careful.
In that moment, disguise self, I am a copy of Kirby. Just
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
just look at him. Just
You were
copy
saying.
of him. You were
We're
saying.
still fat.
This is true, yeah, but so are lots of dwarves. Okay, so you guys kind of pile onto the mine cart, and again he goes. So again, this is
Shotgun!
very straightforward. No switching, no nothing, no crazy. You just ride, and then when it slows down at the end and stops, you get off, and you should be about 1 day away from the town of Kenton.
Our final payment.
So what'd you call Did you call this thing your cart?
Mine
Oh,
cart.
it's Mario's. Oh my God.
Hey, and our
German.
final payment.
German. Yeah.
Final payment from.
We got our first upfront.
Oh, is that
whatever it was.
Siegfried? Siegfried will be doing that.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I say too. Fork it over.
Yeah. Siegfried will be paying you for the completion of your missions. This is the first times that you have been seeing, from what we understand, the first time you will be seeing him since you leaving.
Second time we'll
No,
No
we
comment.
saw him in like a mirror or something, didn't we?
Oh, okay, fantastic. Okay, cool. Well, then I'm sure it'll be a
Back
pleasant
at
reunion.
the
Okay.
Forest Tavern.
I'm ready to go.
Elshara. All right.
Elshara.
Yeah. So as he kind of pulls the initial lever, you guys roll down. Now again, it's a pretty easy journey. You can tell there are some areas where you go a bit faster than what you would expect to go for this. I would like, and we will do 3 of these. I would like some perception checks. I'll let anybody that wants to do it, as they're kind of looking out the sides or anything.
I have a +0 for my perception.
I don't have good perception.
I have a
or-
17 on my first roll.
My
Hell yeah.
wisdom is really high. It's
17.
my highest
Alder went ahead and rolled.
And a
Okay,
20.
cool. 3 of y'all
I
have
rolled a
already rolled.
20.
3 of y'all have rolled. Okay, so we did
Damn,
get
that's
the
two
20.
17,
one, right?
13,
We
and a
did
20.
get the 20.
Yeah.
So on the 20, first thing that happens, Alder, you guys start rattling down. You go over a particularly bumpy area, and you hear a wheel squeaking in a way that has you concerned.
Shot card.
At Francis's level, you are going to see several actual tunnels and openings to caverns and stuff kind of whiz by you as you're going. And then here in an area where it starts to slow, Artie, you're going to notice several more very thin veins of this black crystalline structure weaving its way through the floors and ceiling of the caverns that you're going through.
Wait.
Nothing
Nuh-uh.
else. Nothing else. Nothing crazy, but you guys can see that like this is going to continue to be a problem if they ever decide to start if they ever decide to start doing some more shit. And before you know it, you see the daylight and you are out into the woods. Now what I'll say is, for the sake of understanding, this minecart rolled underground kind of under the edge of the mountains here and is going to spit you out about here. So Kenton, the town, is here. You're going to be about a day's travel from that. And it is early morning.
Where are we heading back to again?
The town of Kenton is right here. Sort of up against the top of the lake here. You were up on the top of this mountain here, but the cart actually rolled underneath all of this. And
so we have a half day's.
You have
trek.
a day's journey basically.
About a full day's journey.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd say as soon as we get out into the light,
Heave-ho.
Cole releases disguised self, just basking in the sun. He's been out of it for so long. Hates cramped spaces. He's just full Cole.
He hates he full coal. Yeah,
Full
yeah.
Cole.
Cole?
Proud nudist over here. Okay.
He'd be scared. No.
We will head into the direction of the town we need to go see Lord.
Baruzo.
Yeah, Lord.
Or no, you guys are gonna go see Siegfried Royce.
Siegfried, yeah.
Siegfried.
Thorback.
And okay,
Thorback's
and as
a
you
purple,
start this
so-
journey, we had earlier Francis, Alder, and Artie make our perception checks. I would like one of the other two of you to make a survival check.
Ooh, I am.
I have a +2, and I have proficiency in it.
My survival's +4.
Do you have proficiency?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Let me go. I'll roll it. I'll roll it in D&D Beyond, I guess. Roll.
Hell yeah.
19 +4. Nice.
You guys
20.
managed to make the journey without any effort. You guys it's a casual stroll, a nice woodland hike.
Very nice.
And you guys make your way down and arrive at the modest village of Kenton. And keep in mind, Kenton, you had visited already. It was the very first town where you guys all kind of met after you met Siegfried and everything. Let me get to World Doc here.
Damn, Dragonborn.
And yeah, so it does have some notable landmarks. It's got a general store. It's got blacksmith, whom I believe you have met, Jackson Thule.
Yes, we have.
And then you guys there's the tavern, the Tepid Glass,
not going
which
in that
you have
church.
been. And then there is the non-denominational temple with the
There's
dragonborn rolling
creatures in there.
Dragul in there.
I would like to head straight to Siegfried.
Great.
Yep.
So
I'll
everything
be-
in the town
Yep.
looks normal.
In tow.
Everything's chilling. Yeah, I'm going right
Yeah,
into
it just
Siegfried.
seems just like how you
Yep.
left.
Yep.
And keep
he
in
wanted
mind,
to see it as soon as possible, so
yeah, and keep in mind too, when we say like looks the same and normal and everything, like for those of you who are old enough to remember the fall, which I think is a couple of you, maybe all of you, you guys have kind of noticed that like people just get a little bit more tense. You know, it's kind of like if you're driving down the road, here in where we're from versus like New York City, you're gonna get a very different kind of wave. And it's kind of like that, where it's just like
one
they're
is
not
5 fingers, one is one.
exactly. It's not quite that bad, but people are not just that sort of outwardly friendly. You don't see a lot of holding the door open for folks.
It's New York.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And
walking in.
yeah, they are all walking here. Sorry, we just lost the 2 New York
Give me
viewers.
some malort.
And we'll and yeah, as you kind of knock on the door and Siegfried just kind of opens it up. He's Well, it is certainly a pleasure. I'm so glad you could make it here this quickly. Please come in, come in.
We come in and
Doesn't
sit
seem
down
like
at
it was
Hello,
the dining table.
Siegfried.
Well, I
Where's the
have
tiger?
been- yeah, and obviously Penn Teller is just right there, curled up the way he always is.
Can I,
Go ahead.
Can I, we have like provisions. I'll just toss the provision and say hello and then just walk away. Not going towards him or anything,
Yeah.
just kind of toss it to him as like a snack, like a quick treat, and walk
Don't
away.
eat.
Yeah, it just kind of just chewing on a lamb leg, whatever it is you brought, and
And I like to cast Speak with Animals and
Sure.
tell Pin Teller, which is one of my prepared spells,
yeah,
is to cast it on self and just let him know that maybe if he behaves well, he could eat the chunky one before the night's over. And we'll keep on walking through.
and Penn Teller will look at you and just go, look, I mean, by the basic laws of morality, I will eat all of the people that I want to eat, okay? And that number is 0.
I am a tiger. That is not eat you anymore.
That's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Pin Teller.
And it's almost verbatim a Penn Jillette quote, by the way. And so we'll
100%.
yeah, and Siegfried will sit you down and just kind of like, so I've been keeping tabs on you, and I'm moderately aware of what's been going on, and I kind of understand. So from what we've gathered, the construction that was happening in the abandoned outpost was helmed evidently by a conjoined effort between Lord Halfim and Empress Zafina.
Vampirettes.
And vampires.
And yes, and so and
Vampirettes,
they're
not
sort
true
of
Yeah,
they're sort
vampirettes.
of
Yeah. Arg.
yes, these drudges were kind of hosting over a construction effort in order to mount an attack on Hilltop. We then warned Hilltop and found out that Hilltop is defensible in ways that I didn't even know were magically possible. And now we know something about a black crystal that is reanimating corpses and causing explosions. So we're caught. It's yes.
Yep. That,
Okay.
You got
Correct.
all of
About
it.
sums it up.
Fantastic. You guys want to go see some more shit that's confusing and mysterious?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
I can't. I can't say no to that.
Fantastic.
I have one question.
I can
Yes.
tell it's much more serious because you've dropped much of your whimsical tone.
Where's our
Very
money?
quickly, it got
Oh.
back to serious.
Yes, absolutely. Makes the world go round. And he turns around and he brings out, this would be 25 gold apiece. The remainder, your post payment for a job well done. And I understand that Baruzzo had also paid some sort of interim money in order to keep, and your expenses were mostly for the most part, lodging and those sorts of things were taken care of.
Everything was taken care of to the standard that you would appreciate.
Fantastic. Okay. Spooky shit. Maybe. Here's what we do know. How does this sound? I wish for you to travel to the land of Agaron, down in the south. It's a strange anomaly. We know this pattern with Empress Zafina, right? She just you send the note, you send the air comes back, and then that's all we know. Now, here is something that how was Enzo?
Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
He seemed quite weird.
Kind of persnickety.
He was quite strange, in fact.
See, this is what I'm worried about. All these heirs that were sent to Empress Zafina. And this is not the first that I've heard of one come back weird.
Maybe they're vampires. Maybe they've been turned or brainwashed.
I will look over at a altar and I will ask, isn't that where you're from? Like the
From where?
town that he's asking? Forget what the
Agaron?
town-
No,
Agaron?
Agaron is not.
No.
Oh, also above table, Baruzzo had given a bit of a monologue about how he actually never sent Enzo to the capital. He just called the bluff.
Oh yeah.
And Siegfried wouldn't know that.
Forgot about that.
Okay.
We should fill him in on that. Enzo
Okay.
never made it to the capital.
Enzo
Oh.
was never sent to the capital. Yeah,
His father called their bluff. Seemed to have worked.
allegedly.
Oh, so he's just weird, or Baruzzo is choosing this one thing to lie to us about? Okay. And did y'all
I'm pretty sure
ever...
he's just weird.
Did you guys ever meet with Lord Halfham specifically? Ever have any, did you ever entreat him in the forest?
He's not there.
Not there, but we. Okay, question over.
He's
to
there. He's just
Halfham.
not there.
He's busy making.
He's there, but he didn't have a conversation with us. He like whisked us off to his son.
No, Halfham, back in Elbashara.
Oh right.
Did you guys, I don't think that you guys, like, because
Well,
you talked about the
decided not
opportunity
to.
of, going up to him and
We
actually
said
talking
not
to
to
him.
because there was no point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
never
there was
ended
no
up
point.
going.
Okay.
No.
Okay, he's another one of the heirs that I'd be curious to hear more about. Okay, it's just a theory. I'm trying to figure out what sort of, is there any kind of brainwashing, anything like that happening? But, these people are making weird choices, man. Okay, so we've seen this pattern, right? You send the kid comes back. This one, the Lord Mindra, that ruled Agaron, sent his son Varux to the capital, but his son never returned. From everything that we understand, this drove Mindra quite mad. And after that, shortly after things started getting weird over there, all communication from them stopped. All trade to them ceased. And what I will say is, I would not blame anybody for not traveling down there. There's quite a large, and he's like kind of indicating on his map, quite a large, sort of fell area around there. But they're not sending anything back. Now, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to have you marching through every swamp and going, don't follow the
take a
lights,
boat?
don't follow the lights. We are right next to a lake, and I intend to make full use of that. So, in the morning, at dawn, I will have you meet with Captain Cecil, and I will have you board a vessel. It turns out that these shippers that would normally be dealing in transportation work of cargo and things of that nature are having a harder time finding work when travel and trade are down this much. So they're willing to take y'all for steel. So you're going to get on the boat, ride it down the river, out the delta, and you're going to cut across and into this inlet and take this river just a smidge up. And it's sort of right in this area is where Agaron sort of proper is. They use the river as a sort of export means for a while there.
What I'm hearing is beach episode. Hell yeah.
Scary boat storm episode.
Go fishing.
What if we
Porque no
can't
los
swim?
dos.
Find a fishing rod.
The boat swims for you. I'm not sure. I know they're not so common right now, but that's their whole thing.
Whole thing.
Ha.
I
This is a
look
good
up to
question.
I look
What
up
is
to
the-
Cole, and I'm just gonna look like, I swear, if you throw me over the edge of the boat,
Can you not swim?
look
You're
at me.
gonna sink.
I'm built like a boulder. What are you talking about?
Now, what I want from you all is to figure out what is going on with Agaron in general, preferably, Lord Mindra, and I'd like you to see. I know I didn't hire you as negotiators, and from what I understand from Enzo, that may be a mistake trying this, but you're
What?
here now, and you've just been very
Lies and
successful.
slander.
If there are allies to be gained, please find ways. at this point, with how little we know they're communicating with everybody, either they're entirely in the capital's pockets or they're entirely isolationist. I find no reason not to throw out the name Sleight of Hand. They either know nothing about it or we're cooked, as it were.
That was quite
Yeah.
hip of
Find
you,
out.
Siegfried.
I try and
Find
get
out
down.
what we need to find out.
I try and get down.
I try to get down.
If I get down with the times.
All right, Uncle Terry.
Okay, so everybody good with that in the morning. And here's what I'd like to propose. Not knowing exactly what it is that this job entails, it feels ill-advised of me to put a price on it beforehand. Suffice it to say that, of course, you will be heavily compensated based on everything that is to transpire. When I see you next, we will come to an agreement of what a fair price is for services rendered. Does that sound like something we can agree on?
Of course.
Just
and then
based off the
also,
history,
in
absolutely.
the meantime,
Yeah,
in the
absolutely.
meantime, I'm also going to look at Pinteller and ask if Pinteller wants to come along on the journey.
I'll have you know I get very seasick.
Call him
Get very
Well-
seasick.
because he's a
Pussy.
Is,
yeah.
We can't
I
hear him,
will look
They can't hear him. It's just me. It's just Kaz self.
Loki, you ever
That's all I
seen
go-
you ever
I go,
seen Life of
that's
Pi? Like that cat is
Yeah.
seasick for
Yeah,
like
he's
half that
mad.
movie.
No, it's Cecil.
I will look at Siegfried and I will ask him, is there anything that needs to be done in town right now?
Honestly, no. It's it feels a bit like yeah, any of you guys ever worked in like a general store, shop, or anywhere where like people had power over you that would visit sometimes? A bank, anything like that?
No man has ever
I mean, you
had
talking
power
about
over
when the
me.
foreman shows up?
There you go. Yeah, you know how everything is like too cool then, like the day of. Everybody's kind of got their shit together when they normally don't. It feels like that.
Everyone has their safety goggles on.
Yeah. OSHA would say nothing.
Because the OSHA guys there.
When the manager walks in at the wrong time.
Yeah. So it seems like that. So everything is good, and I don't know why. And I've got people trying to get to the bottom of that too.
Understood.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm
Sleepy time,
so
or-
excited to see the yeah. So you guys kind of had started, your journey there. So you got there kind of early evening. And what I will say is that it is midnight since we started a little late.
Yes.
If we want to kind of
Call it.
cap it off there and
Yeah,
get ready
sounds good.
for a bit of a seafaring time next week.
Hell yeah, a little
Okay,
shanty.
yeah.
I'll get my hurdy-gurdy ready.
Yes, sir.